What is up, guys? Prodigy here, bringing you a Call of Duty video to show you guys all of the Call of Duty score streaks there is in this year's Call of Duty. As you can see, there is a total of 12 score streaks, and at the bottom right side of each one it shows you how many points is required to unlock these in game. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly what each one does in game and show you how it's used. And I also want to let you guys know in advance that each score streaks has its own perk or additional ability. To explain this better, as you can see right now, we are being highlighted over the UAV. When we click on it to add it to our score list, it gives us the option to click the letter Y or the button Y. When we do this, it brings up this page, and these are extra abilities that you can add to your UAV, but it will also add additional point requirement. So the total cost of the UAV is 400 points, but for 450 you'll be able to upgrade it so it can give you faster positioning on the map where the enemies are located. You can pick about up to 3 items at the exact same time. So for example, I want to go ahead and pick enemy direction, so this will show the side or the area the enemy is facing on the UAV, but this will cost me 200 extra points, so the total cost will be 600 to unlock this UAV with this additional upgrade. You can also add a scrambler to it, so this will also give you a UAV and scramble the enemy's map for an extra 200 points. So now this UAV requires 800 points. You can also add another ability, which is orbital. Move UAV into orbital where it cannot be shot down. So now this UAV, which started off at UAV, costs a total of 1,100 points. It cannot be shot down. It scrambles the enemy's map, and it also shows us direction where the enemy is facing. So this is what I mean by adding extra upgrades to your score streaks. Alright, so let's actually get into the score streaks, which is what you guys are interested in. We're going to start off from hardest to easiest, starting off with the Paladin that requires 950 points. So as soon as you launch it, it'll be taking you up to the sky. It is manually controlled, but remember guys, each kill streak has its own ability, so make sure to check what each one has. This one has a timer just like almost every other kill streak in Call of Duty. The red lines on each side, as soon as they disappear, that means your time is over and you won't be able to use this anymore. Next score streak is the Warbird, and it's like the Paladin but a little bit more manually. You can actually move around with this one. You can actually move the whole entire aircraft to wherever you want. It does overheat, so you want to make sure not to spray and pray a lot. And also the timer is way shorter compared to the Paladin. As you can see, the red lines are already about to run out. Next off, we got the Goliath. This is this big old thing that a lot of you guys were saying that reminds you of Titanfall. It does land from the sky. There you go, boom, and you can just simply press X and it'll put you inside automatically. You can self-destruct by holding X, or you can just take your slow ass time to get wherever you want. The shots are a little bit inaccurate from the little shooting thing. I mean, look at that point blank range, and I'm not even getting hit markers. The bullet spread is really big, but it's still, I guess, okay to use. In the top center, you will notice a green bar. I guess you can say that is the health of the Goliath. The more damage you take, it will start decreasing over time. So you want to make sure not to sit in any grenades or just sit in range of guns getting shot at. You want to try to dodge bullets and get as many kills as you want. Next off, we got the bombing run. This reminds me of the Warhog or an airstrike from other Call of Duties, and all it does is this big airplane comes by dropping a bunch of bombs from the sky. If the enemy is in a building, they will get stunned. They can barely see or move, and if they take any damage from any of the bombs, they will just die. Next off, we got the missile strike, and this is just like the Predator missile from older Call of Duties. You get a little rocket, you aim it, and kaboom, it blows up when it slams, and you get as many kills as there's in the area. Next off, we got the Vulcan, and this is like a Predator missile, but it's a red laser shooting from the sky. You only have a few seconds to time this. As soon as you pull the trigger, there is no coming back, and it only lasts for like a couple of seconds. Next off is system hack, and you can't really see much when you activate it, but this is what the enemy screen looks like when they have it on. There's a weird sound, you can't see your map, and it's annoying as hell. Moving on to the Sentry Gun, we all know how this one works. Again guys, I want to emphasize the fact that each kill streak has its own upgrades, so these kill streaks have a better potential. But right now we are watching the Sentry Gun. You can go ahead and place this wherever you want, and you can control it from wherever area you are in the map. It's pretty decent, pretty cool. You can have this, one of the upgrades for this one is you can have it AI controlled, so it can automatically target people and find people on its own, so you don't even have to use it yourself. Next off, we have the care package. We all know how this one works. It drops from the sky, and you simply pick it up and it'll give you a random score streak. The care package can be picked up really quickly, and it gives you a random score streak. Next off, we got the recon drone, and this is like a UAV system or a tagging system where it throws a little ball and it targets or shows on the map wherever these people are at. So literally just fly around dropping balls right next to the enemy, and it'll show up on your teammates radar or also on screen. We're gonna go ahead and skip over the UAV because we all know what it does, and then right here we are to our last score streak, which is called the assault drone, and it's this turtle looking thing that you can drive around and just target an enemy and it'll blow them up with one shot. There goes all the score streaks. Again guys, remember each score streaks has its ability to be upgraded to turn into something else, so you need to make sure to click that Y button and figure out what each one does. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I would really appreciate it if you can take 2 seconds out of your time and hit that motherfucking like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.